Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday,
Morning.
November
Namaste.
17th. Yeah, amazing energy. I guess we got blue energy going on today, the blue light. Um, so just want to say, so happy for you guys that join us live. And we do have a lot of new people that are kind of listening in. So welcome to kind of some new subscribers or people that are listening to the meditations that aren't with us live. We really appreciate it. And please like and share this information because I think as we do this as a collective, it just really helps everything. Um, so for me, I think this week, um, it was a really powerful full moon. It was really both expansive and yet some contraction. I think some residue of that shadow side comes up, and I found myself, you know, bristly, like irritated, and just about little things. And we were talking this morning about we're doing the class. Those of you that are in the class is just so high vibe and powerful, building your light temple. And you go from this really expanded state of amazing awareness and light, and then like the 3D reality of something pulls you out, like you drop something, or you can't get, the chainsaw started or whatever it is. It's like it's so interesting to feel the contrast. And so to me, what I've really had to do is just kind of breathe through it. And I think that's going to get louder and louder for people. Um,
That's
yeah.
a great awareness, right? When we expand in these super moons and we expand in these portals, we're more in our soul body or light body, right? We're very expanded, and then want to be there. And then all the little things that come in your life that aren't really synchronized to that energy yet feels very abrasive, very, and it's yeah, there's a little equilibrium you still got to kind of harmonize the two realities. We keep stepping up the energies, right?
So the other and what the suggestion is, we sound like a broken record, is meditation, breath work, nature, breathing, water, as Michael said, moving water never gets stale, right? So keep moving the energy, we are water. We are that of the water. I mean, that's what we're made of. So I would say that. The second thing that I feel is really up as we are kind of acclimating to these new frequencies is ascension symptoms. I mean, a lot of people in our WhatsApp group in the class were sharing, we're doing this work and we're really working with these axonal lines and building that temple, which you are a temple of light. And things are coming up. You may feel it in your hands, or you may feel congestion or a headache. I mean, that's been one for me. I normally don't get headaches, and I'll wake up like with this slamming headache in the middle of the night, so I drink more water and my dehydrate. No, a lot of it is or pressure here in the back of this chakra. So I think a lot of things are coming up for people, and just notice them. And again, work them through the breath, work them through going out in nature, stand with your back up against a tree, whatever you have to do. But I feel like these symptoms are going to get louder, and find your tools, find your crystals, find grounding, find trees, we have sound healing today. We're actually overbooked, and we said yes because people are really in the need for the energy and for the healing. So to me, the one big axonal line that we're working with in the class is the divine feminine line. And that line actually shows up in the left side of our body. So you may be feeling that in your physical body. And as we kind of activate that, and not to go into too much detail about the axonal lines, is these are lines on our planet beyond the ley lines. And they're lines that hold energy and frequency not only to the Stargate, but the inner earth and the higher earth. And we're connected. We are actually a mirror of it. We're a little fractal of it. And in that, as we clear these fields and as Earth clears her fields, we're both feeling it, right? So there's people doing advanced work all over the place, working to help free these lines that have been basically hijacked. They've been manipulated on a level to keep us disconnected really from God's source, from what we are. Uh, so just go easy on yourself and notice these symptoms as they come up, not to make it a big deal or make it that your daily, oh my God, I'm having ascension symptoms, but gentleness, naps and walks and all those other good things, good food, fresh
Yeah.
air.
What's coming up for me? Contribution again.
Mm.
What looking at being a contribution, not just in this particular instance or that particular instance or this event or this circumstance, but like constantly being in a state of awareness of contribution, right? Then you're not serving yourself, the ego, right? When you're in that place of contribution, you're just allowing the divine to flow through you. It's God that does the healing. It's God that does the awakening and the enlightening. It's anything we try and put on top of that is just a distortion of it, right? So keep coming back. I keep coming back to that essence. We were going through our feeds yesterday, and Denise was showing me Instagram, how I can use Instagram for this and how I can do for this. And then our beloved Sai Baba came up again.
Well, because we always like his stuff.
He came up again. What is the purpose of life? I don't want to mock him because I'm not mocking him. He's such a beautiful being. I'm like doing my little Sai Baba, but who are you? Who are you? This is the purpose, to ask that question. Who are you? That's the inquiry. So it's like that is kind of resonating with me through this period. And I'm also very just aware of cycles within cycles and cycles. It's like everything's a cycle. And how, when you become aware of the different cycles, you're becoming more in tuned with your multidimensionality, right? We got the cycles of 1111. We got the portals and the ascension cycles, right? We've got um, the Mayan would talk about the tzolkin, the sourcing of it, and how we're in the middle. We just about a day ago, Friday, we were right in the middle of the tzolkin, right in the middle of the 260-day cycle. We've probably been through 52 cycles of this since the harmonic convergence in 1987, right? And how that same day was the supermoon, and how that same day was a new what we call wave spell, another 13-day
And Saturn. And I mean, there was
right.
so
It's
much.
of what's the wave spell? It's the magic of life, right? For the next 2 weeks, it's all about receiving from source the magic of life. What does that look like in your life? The magic of life. And for me, it was coming up as life serves. Is life's life? Are you serving life, or is life serving, liberation? Is life serving you in that place of service? Right. So anyway, I just wanted to share a couple of things that were coming up for me. And I don't have a whole lot really to say right now. There's just like a real stillness, a real sense of peace,
Definitely peace.
and something new, right? There's something new that's I'm aware of, and I don't know what it has to do with. Maybe it's the Shambhala blueprint, because I know that at the Ascended Master level every year, November is like from November 15th through December 12th or December 14th
14th. 14th.
is each of the Ascended Master retreats have a focus for the spiritual development of humanity. And again, it goes back to the 15th, right? Is is when Shambhala blueprint comes into, and Shambhala is the Lord of the world, and it's about Thanksgiving. It's about thanking and being in gratefulness and gratitude for all that you've received this year. And what a beautiful thing to offer to your masters, to your gurus, to your teachers, the gratitude for abundance of the life, right?
Yeah, it's also Shambhala. A lot of people, they connect that with the new earth. And we will be in such a harmonic state of gratitude more and more and more and more and more if you don't get whipped out into the chaos and the contract and all that. So I do, and we purposely, just to go into this real quick, then we'll get into the meditation. On December 7th, we purposely did it in the arc of, and thank you for preferencing that time frame, which is part of the Christ consciousness grid, which is part of the new earth, which is part of that Shambhala energy. And we did it online purposely because we would love for people to participate. And it's an online retreat that we do all day. I think we go from 9 to 5. You get a pause for lunch. We do breaks. You're going to get instructions before the retreat of how to prepare for it. It's really for you to create that sacred space in your own home or in your office or in a place where you would like to anchor that energy. Because the more we do that as like points of light on the earth, the greater capacity we have to spread it out. So we'll have you create an altar, and it's really time for you to honor yourself, but honor your teachers, your guides, your angels, your fellow human, fellow humanity and your animals and everything. So some people say, well, how do I do that? I have kids. Really commit to it. And we made it, reasonably priced. I think the exchange is 144. It's December 7th. So please sign up. I'll put the link below and really be in this container. What we'll do is we will do a grid like we did for the 1111, and we did a grid for the group in the Temple of Light program, and broadcast that day from our meditation room. So you're in and connected to that energy. So it's anchored here, and we've had a lot of sacred ceremonies and yagyas and powerful things. It begins to arc into your home and wherever you are. And then we all can support each other. So I encourage you to really take time. And I know it's a busy time of year, but it's also a really special time of year because the energies present for us, the masters and the guides and the angels that are so excited to work with all of us are just waiting. And they need sometimes for us to be still, for us to be in that peace, for us to be in that place of receiving so we can serve. And we, in 2025, if we thought 2024 was anything, 2025 is going to be even more interesting. There's going to be a lot of, I don't necessarily want to use the word destruction, although there will be. But there will be great rebuilding, great seeds of light and beauty and amazing things. And the destruction is not to put fear there. The destruction is some of these things need to change. We're changing. We're all changing. So I invite you to that on the 7th. And to me, my dream would be to, the more people that can come in and be in that space and do that, even if you can only do half day, you can listen to the second half. I would encourage you to try to be present though, live if you can, because you even get a little more ramped up with the energies for it. So I don't know if there's anything you want to say about that, but it's my little soapbox, whatever it was.
No, it's beautiful. We do our daily meditation, and we do maybe 20 minutes in the morning, maybe a half an hour, maybe sometimes in the evening when we're not too tired, we do our meditation in the evening, right? But it's really recommended once a week to do like a 3-hour meditation. Like that would be what the masters would say you should do once a week. I used to every Friday night when I was a mortgage banker first started, and I would meet with my friend's house. It would be 3 of us. We'd meet at midnight and go till 6 in the morning every Friday night, meditate all night long. It was so awesome.
Well, we're not going to go at midnight and go all morning. It's like during the day.
And then once a month or or once a quarter, you should do something really like really long, right? You should be in it for all day and all day. And when you are in those all day meditations, and I've been in a few, right? And the masters speak to you. They come.
Such a great.
They will come and visit you, and you will experience the contact that you can't get from 20 minutes or 30 minutes or even a 3 hour meditation. When you're in it all day long, they come. And this is a very important time of the year for the hierarchy. Like we said, we move into uh, after the Shambhala from December 15th through the end of the year, we move into the new year, right? And the new blueprint for the year is given from us from the great central source, right? And the masters receive it. Lord of the world receives it. It goes from Lord of the world out to the ascended master retreats. And then it's disseminated to those that are receptive, right? So right there during that time of December, right, where it's 7th, they're looking for receptive people that they have their missions that they want to be, like Saint Germain, a very famous one. They wanted to bring the violet flame out into the world. He got a karmic dispensation, but then he needed a receptive people that would receive them, right? And each of you, some of you have very close ties with these ascended masters. So it's a time to like say, I'm committed
I'm ready.
to be a focus for whatever activity is in service that you want to be associated with. And of course, it's not going to be something you don't want to do.
So I'll just use this one like really 3D example and then we go. So intuitively, I have always done all my Christmas shopping always before, completely done before Thanksgiving. And I always thought it was kind of odd. Like I like Christmas and like Christmas. And one day I just kind of was sitting in meditation and they said that to me because I'm not distracted. I'm usually really in the energy of the beauty of that season, of the gratitude, of the magic. And it was like, wow, intuitively I was doing it and didn't know I was doing it. You see my higher self, what my higher self did. And so that's that's how they work with you. It's so subtle, but it's so beautiful. So once I realized it, it was like, okay, I'm going to consciously do this and then receive and then offer to share it with other people, right? And offer to share it so my family feels it, Michael feels it, you all feel it. So,
Yeah, when
yeah,
you're in contribution, you're not in the personal I, right? You're in the thanksgiving or the giving of things, and you're more receptive. It's just the law of frequency. It's you're receptive in those states, and that's why it's kind of at the end of this Shambhala retreat to the 14th, because we've got this whole clearing happening that's going to allow us to be a little bit more receptive to what we're going to receive from the masters during that 5 to 9, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. All right.
all right.
Anything else, baby hacks?
Nope. Just make sure you're all muted. Make sure yeah. Okay. And we will get comfy. See who shows up.
All right. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Shri Krishna. And just put your feet on the floor. Just kind of open your toes, spread your toes, maybe even have the intention to receive energy from Mother Earth, from the core of Mother Earth through your toes, charging up your light body. And as you do that, maybe you'll start to feel the energy seeping in through your toes, into your feet, to the soles of your feet, into the heels of your feet, into the ankles of your feet. And gently just become attuned to the vibration of your feet. You may feel them starting to vibrate now. You may even start to feel like a liquid plasma energy as the frequency of the toes, chakras of the soles, the grounding of the heels are all connecting to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, crystalline core of Mother Earth. And just begin to breathe. Synchronize with the core of Mother Earth. Synchronize with the energies. Just breathe. On the inhale, you're breathing the energies up into your feet. Feeling the vibration of the feet. You may even feel the energies kind of catching into the spirals of the soles of your feet. And just exhaling back down. And as you send the energy back down, it's like you're sending a wave of light, a sonar wave of light, and you can see through the density. Breathing up again. Crystalline waves infused by the crystalline core of Mother Earth into the feet. And as you exhale back down, you're sending these waves like sonar through the earth grid into the flowering core of Mother Earth. It's almost like you're playing catch. You're like breathing in and receiving the waves, pulses, feeling them activate in your feet, and exhaling them, sending them back down through the core. And with that sonar, you're maybe noticing how the grid of Mother Earth, which is crystalline grid of Mother Earth, that's around Mother Earth, how the waves of energy that are coming up excite it just by you pulling the breath up through you. It enlightens crystalline grid. How when you receive it into your feet, the chakras, the toes, how it activates your light body. And as you exhale it back down and send the waves down from your light body through crystalline grid, through the sonar awareness, you can kind of see the charging or the illumination of the crystalline grid as it goes back down and received by the core of Mother Earth. As I'm talking, there's a synchronization happening, and there's also the waves of energy that you're feeling and receiving. You may have noticed how the grid of your feet is kind of charged up your legs. You may have noticed the vibration or the tingling of your legs maybe move through your knees and to your femur and up into your tailbone. You may feel kind of like an activation of your tailbone and your root chakra. And just continue. You're breathing energy up from Mother Earth all the way up into your root chakra now. Feeling the root chakra, the tailbone, the spine, and then sending it back down. And if you notice the crystalline grid and its response or any images that you're receiving, you may get a sense of how the exchange just through the prana of your life force and Mother Earth is illuminating the grid. Good. You may feel now your root chakra, tailbone, and sacral chakra have all kind of turned on. You may even feel that the energy's moved up through your spine into your solar plexus. We just want to capture this energy now in our womb of creation. This is our womb of creation is like this unified root, sacral, solar plexus chakra. When it becomes unified, there's an extra womb of creation chakra. And just feel that prana, life force from Mother Earth as you pull it up into and illuminate that womb of creation within you. You may feel the womb of creation almost like it's a mini sphere of the universe, of all dimensions within you. It's as if the universe is within you and you're holding it in this womb of creation, and the energy coming up from Mother Earth, you're pulling it up into and filling that sphere with electromagnetic blue lightning light. You may feel like the event horizon or the surface of that womb of creation sphere within you is becoming charged. You may even start to feel how that charge is moving like a little static electricity, but it's a coherent static. It's a coherent waves. You may even start to notice how energy like plasma is beginning to form at the periphery of that sphere of womb of creation and being directed inwards. You could say it's going into the core of your womb of creation, into that higher galactic chakra seal within your womb of creation. Breathe that in, and we're just going to let this higher energy of Mother Earth, the crystalline blue frequencies, electromagnetic frequencies, be captured by your womb of creation. With each breath, you're just charging it up. There's a vibrancy that's happening, and you may even start to notice how the electric currents or the plasma currents are almost like zapping some of the lower energies there or clearing out the density. Good. There's almost like a filling up of this plasmic energy in the womb of creation, filled with light. And the energy is starting to move now again up through the spine. You may feel it moving into the back of the heart, but there's also, from the womb of creation, there's almost like a spiral or a connection up into your heart. And it's like you're catching from the inner core of your heart. There's like a crystalline grid within your own sourcing, eternal flame within your heart that's catching these energies, pulling them into the crystalline core of your own heart, circulating them through and creating electromagnetic fields within your inner core of your heart, which you may also see or feel or experience as an eternal flame at the core of your heart. Now, as you're bringing the energy with the inhale up from the core of Mother Earth, it's now informing and like blowing air onto a fire. It's like informing the threefold flame of your eternal flame within your heart. And just notice how that flame is expanding from the energies of the core of Mother Earth. And as it begins to spin a little bit, you may notice an opening within the core, the 0 point of the eternal flame. And you may feel the energy from the inner core of creation coming in through that flame, through that portal of your own heart. You may feel it just as a soft glow, or you may feel it kind of like an incoming current. And as you focus your awareness, it's almost like you're breathing in now from that flame, from that core, breathing in these energies of eternal, divine, divine mother energies in through that portal of the 0 point within your heart and through your eternal flame, your threefold flame, and it's igniting or illuminating the crystalline core of your heart. And it's creating its own sphere now, a second sphere. Good. You may notice this sphere is more kind of golden in nature. You may feel kind of like a golden, may even come in as a rainbow plasma frequency. Some of you may feel it is more of a mother frequency, a silver platinum energy. And now you're just breathing from your heart, filling out, allowing the radiance of your heart, the eternal flame to start to spin and generate your own eternal sun within your heart field, your high heart. You're moving up into your throat. Now the whole thing is just pretty, the whole sphere now is pretty filled, and it's generating on its own. And just take a moment to feel as you inhale the energy from the source within your heart and simultaneously inhaling the energy from the crystalline core of Mother Earth, how the two spheres are communicating with each other. There's like a level of integration that happens when you bring the energy in from both of those source points. Fill out the grid with the spheres of the womb of creation, and the eternal sun within your heart, and how they communicate together and reach a new homeostasis, a new balance of these higher frequencies. How they each begin to kind of ground each other in their own electromagnetic attraction and integration. Just to continue to breathe energy up in and through, exhaling out through the radiance of both eternal identities. Good. As they begin to synchronize, you're starting to feel an opening at your third eye. Maybe a spinning of your third eye chakra. The energies are coming in through the third eye, being directed through the pineal gland at the center of your brain, connecting down through the medulla oblongata throat chakra, into the spine, illuminating your spine. There's like a resonance from your spine going into the core of both the womb of creation and your eternal sun. Good. Now your high heart is coming online. You may feel like a pushing of the density upwards through your throat, through your high heart, through your thymus. Excellent. Your energies are starting to like create a vortex around your brain and around that center core of the pineal. That center core between your brain is almost like the crystalline seal that activates the sixth dimension of the third eye and the seventh dimension of your crown. These energies are coming in and kind of unifying here at the center of your brain. Now there's a lot of multidimensional energies coming in. Energies from the third eye, energies up to the spine, to the core of Mother Earth, to this threefold flame of your heart, and also now from the crown. You feel your crown is spinning, or you may feel like the crown is opening. There's like a building happening, a building of these light energy between the crown and your soul star above you. And each of the two core of Mother Earth, womb of creation within you, and the eternal sun within you, all three of them are aligned with the soul star chakra above your head. And just begin to breathe now. Sometimes some of you will breathe through your third eye, some will breathe through your pineal, some will breathe more horizontal, more vertically through the crown. Some will breathe through the soul star chakra. All of them are happening, and all of them are converging, and all of them are illuminating the soul star chakra and the sphere of light that's there. Just become present to that energetics of Mother Earth is flowing up through us from the core of your heart, flowing up into that soul star chakra, activating the shields to open within, or the crystalline core seeds to open within the pineal, then the crown, and within the soul star chakra above. And you'll get this kind of effulgence or radiance that happens, filling out the sphere from the soul star center core. And now begin to breathe from that core wherever you sense it. And as you breathe and inhale, you may be bringing energy down from above. You may feel more of a cascade energy kind of coming down, magnetic energy being drawn down through you. As Mother Earth is also pulling or spiraling, generating an electromagnetic field that's pulling like an electronic field. It's like a negative energy that's pulling, not a negative as in negative, negative as in polarity, as in electric flow. That's it. The energy is being pulled down through that crown, your universal galactic chakra, 3.5 feet above your head. Let's see if you can presence all of your chakras and notice how they're receiving this cascade or this magnetic energy coming from the galactic universal sun in through your light body grid. Well, the energy is kind of coming in and it's being received by each of your chakras. How do you perceive each of your chakras receiving it? And when you begin to perceive, you synchronize the energies through all of your chakras. You're balancing all the chakras, synchronizing all the chakras, and it's like the pull, the gravitational pull from the 0 point within each of your chakras. As you breathe in, you're pulling that energy into the chakras. And as you exhale out, you're charging the chakras. And you notice each of the chakras themselves becoming more vibrant, more charged. What you may notice is there's a fifth sphere that's become illuminated, and that's the universal 3.5 foot chakra above your head. That sphere has also become illuminated. So you have these like 5 spheres: earth core, womb of creation, eternal sun, soul star, and galactic sphere, all of them superimposed upon your spine through your hara line, your electromagnetic field, your spine. And you're breathing in from the universe above and below, in through the spine, into each of the chakras where the 0 point is catching it, charging, charging, charging from source, and then exhaling it out into your chakras. Just continue to breathe in and pull from above and below into your chakras, and exhaling very gently, charging up your chakras. And you're subsequently also what's the word? Simultaneously charging up the 5 spheres of consciousness. And you may even notice, if you were to look at all 5 spheres from the outside and how they're aligning in your light body, you might look inside of your own womb of creation and see the same light body mirror image resonant frequency within your womb of creation. Excellent. There's a communication happening between the crystalline core and your womb of creation and your entirety of your light body in its 5 dimensional spheres. And how that blueprint that's around you is also within you in the core womb of creation. Now what I'm seeing is the earth consciousness is beginning to pull your light body. It's almost as if it's expanding your spheres, expanding your light body over its planetary surface and inner surface, inner earth. What it may look like to you or feel like to you is this galactic chakra above you might be like the North Pole. The core of Mother Earth is not only the core, but it might be look like the South Pole. Your heart, your eternal sun, is the core of Mother Earth. And your soul star is like this receiving station of Mother Earth. And the womb of creation is like the broadcasting consciousness of Mother Earth. And allow those five spheres in your light birdie body to align with the light body of Mother Earth. And the easiest way to align is through your spine and through your heart. So as you breathe into your heart or in through the 0 points of all of your chakras, or the 0 points of the five spheres of consciousness, you'll begin to notice or bring into focus for you those same five spheres of consciousness at the planetary level. And you'll begin to feel as if you're breathing those chakras, those spheres of consciousness as Mother Earth. Allow yourself to become that focus of moving the prana life force through these five spheres of Mother Earth's light body. Notice as they become more in sync, how the body consciousness falls away and you become more aware, more centered in the planetary consciousness. And just continue to expand, expanding your awareness so that you are holding the planetary light body as your own. All 0 points within your chakras are connected to the chakras of the planet. And just another level of energy coming in through the core of your heart, through your crystalline core. Allow it to move through your eternal sun consciousness, through your spine, to the galactic star above you, the earth core chakra beneath you, and then out through the core planetary grid. And notice this new level of connection through your heart, through the heart of Mother Earth. Breathe it in and feel it in you and in the planet. Just receive right now. Be present to receiving. Present to what's expanding within you. What's opening up, what's enlightening, what's moving, what's being presenced for you to become more aware of. Now we're moving into just kind of a oversoul level of radiance. What are you radiating? What radiance are you offering, contributing to your homes, to your earth grids, your own homes, your own land, your own house structures, your own nature, your own elements? And which you're radiating out into the collective biosphere, chronosphere, consciousness of Mother Earth and you. as one. And just have the awareness now just to anchor. Your inner heart is probably very soft right now, very gentle and plasmic in nature. So just have the energies or awareness or intention to ground these energies and just start to bring your awareness back from wherever you are in your planetary service, your galactic service, back into the physical body. Aware of your prana, your life force, the sparkling or the fullness of the light energy body that you are, and how it's informing your physical body, landing in both equally, and slowly opening your eyes, fully alive. Om Namah Shivaya.
Mm. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Beautiful day.
If you end, you can end the call. You're in the whole